Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to the latest episode on the Scan Tool Network. In this video, as you've probably already worked out, we're going to be looking at the Autel AP200 kit. We're going to be looking at the top 21 things, or everything you really need to know before you go ahead and buy this product. So you're going to get a good idea of what to expect when you receive this product. Now, before we show you everything hooked up on the actual phone itself, I wanted to show you the item in the box before we actually open the box. So this is the package that you're going to receive. It's, there's not too much to it. There's a little bit of information dotted all over the box. This is obviously the dongle itself. We'll open that up and have a good look at it. And on the back, we've got a bit more information here as well. I've covered a few bits of important information up here. This is just where these serial numbers are that are attached to this exact product are. So we're just, for our own security, we're just marking those off. So let's get the app installed onto our phone and we'll hook this up to the vehicle and see if we can start diagnosing some faults. Okay, so you're back with us now. We've installed the app. When you go through the app installation process, it actually asks you to install two apps. So the first one is the Maxi AP200, and then it will prompt for you to download the Diag Europe app. So we'll go straight into the Maxi app here, and this is the app that you'll get when you first download everything. So one of the first questions that I would say we get is, where's the best place to buy this product? Now, unfortunately, there are fake products on the market. There are, Chinese clones which just are no good at all. They won't work with this app as well as the genuine app will. So what I'd highly recommend is click the link directly below this video. I'll put a link to where you can pick up the genuine AP200 dongle, which plugs into the vehicle diagnostic port. Now, we've got it plugged into the diagnostic port as it stands right now. The diagnostic port is generally underneath the steering wheel, but before you get to the pedals, right down there somewhere. So how much is the tool itself? Well, the tool itself is coming in at just under £60. So it's £59 if you're in the UK. If you're in the US, it's probably going to be more like $80, which I do believe is actually great value for money, and we'll get into that very soon. So who is it aimed at, and basically what is it? Well, it's aimed at home individuals or DIY enthusiasts, people who've got maybe one or a number of cars that they maybe want to just look after themselves instead of having to take it to a garage every time there's a problem with their car. So I would say it's definitely aimed at somebody who's maybe an enthusiast or wants to look after their own car. If you're not bothered about cars and you really just want to take it to a garage, then that's absolutely fine. But if you want to save a bit of money, do it yourself, then that's who this is aimed at. And how does it work? Well, it works via a Bluetooth connection. So your phone has a Bluetooth connection with the dongle, which is plugged into the diagnostic port. So the connection between Bluetooth takes place, and it allows the phone to read the systems of the vehicle. So it's very, very clever stuff. But ultimately, it all works via three things: the phone itself, or you can use a tablet if you want. You can use the dongle, and obviously the Bluetooth connection. So those three things are actually required. Does it work on iOS and Android? Yes, it does. It works on Android systems and the Apple iPhone systems. And how much is the app itself? Well, the app itself is free. Your initial outlay is actually buying the product itself, buying the dongle. The app itself is free to download, which is a good thing, so there'll be no cost when you do that. And what manufacturers are covered? Well, that's a good question, because when you get your app, you are given one free manufacturer to actually use. So as an example, you've got all of these manufacturers, so I'll scroll through them here just so you've got a good indication. These are a lot of Chinese ones, but hopefully give you a good idea. So when you download the software or the app, you get to choose one of these softwares for free, so you won't pay a single penny on these. I've accidentally clicked into something there, I think. Yeah, so it's free to add your software, but if you wanted to add another software, you will be looking at $21.99. So that's, to say $22, you'd be it's about £16.50 if you're in the UK. And what systems are covered? Well, we can go into that and show you right now. So we'll go to diagnostics. We've selected the Porsche as our free software, so we're going to click into Porsche, and then it takes you into the second app. Alright, so we're going to click on manually select our vehicle, so it gives you a list of the vehicles from the Porsche range. We're in a Cayenne and we're going to select control unit. You can click automatic, it'll automatically scan the vehicle. We're going to click on control unit. So these are the systems that it will allow us to diagnose in this particular car. They may well differ in different cars. I know like Audi and VW, they have over 100 systems that you can potentially connect to. But this one, we've got the engine, the transmission, the ABS, that's PSM, airbags, clusters, park and brake, tyre pressures, air conditioning, adaptive cruise control, you name it. There's a lot to get through here. I'll just show you briefly. And this is just for the Porsche, you know, as I say, depending on which manufacturer you choose, the chances are this list will be different. Ultimately though, you're always going to get your engines, your transmission, your ABS and your airbag systems. Everything else is, you know, a bit of an added bonus. So those are the systems which are covered. And there are special functions as well. So those are the main systems you can diagnose. But if we go back into, the main app, if we click on the service option, these are the what are called special functions or service functions. So it'll allow you to do an oil service reset, it'll do the electronic park and brake, it'll realign everything, it'll find faults in the TPMS, the tire pressure monitoring system. You can add a new battery, so if you put a new battery in, you can register a new battery. You can do DPF resets, diesel particulate filter and forced regeneration, and steering angle sensor, which is the calibration of that. So those are the service functions which are included, which are really good to have, especially having features like this through an app-based kit is it's pretty unique and it's pretty good to have. So what fault code information does it give when you actually try to diagnose a fault? So if you're wondering, we've triggered an airbag fault in this vehicle, so we're going to go through and click on manual select again. Just going to go through our vehicle and go to airbag system. This is going to give you an idea of the type of fault code and description of fault you will get. So click on read codes, and it's got B100B1B, driver side airbag, limit value exceeded. So it's given us information to say that there's a problem with the connection underneath the driver's seat. In fact, if you weren't exactly sure what the fault code and the description meant, it's just really a case of going onto Google. The chances are if you've got this fault, somebody else will have it as well, so the answer will always be on Google. What we've done here is we've set this up. We just simply unclipped a connector, we've put it back in. So while we're here, we may as well show you the tool actually resetting the fault code and the warning light as well. So click on erase codes. It says engine on, ignition on, engine off. I'm going to click yes, but it doesn't really matter. And do you wish to continue? Keep one eye on the airbag light when I do this. There we go, the airbag light has gone off, codes have been successfully erased, and we can read codes again just to double check, and it's telling us there are no fault codes. So that's really good information, I think. How much are the updates? So when you select your first free software, so in this example we've selected Porsche as our free software, you get software updates for life for that. If you, say for example, in my situation, say for example if I'd initially downloaded the Porsche software and I wanted to add maybe Audi, let's say, it would cost me $21.99 or £16.50. That is for a 12-year rolling contract, 12-month rolling contract, so you get it for 1 year. When the 1 year is up, you have to pay for that software again. So choose your free software wisely. Choose the free software for the car you think you're going to be diagnosing the most. How does it compare to other phone-based kits? This one blows socks off absolutely everything else because it covers all systems and it does service functions as well. As far as I'm aware, there is no other tool, no other diagnostic package which connects up to your phone or your tablet that is capable of doing that. Is there a scan tool, like a hard version of this? You know, you see dedicated scan tools. There is, but it's a lot more expensive. It's the MK808. I'm going to put a link to this kit in the description below the video. Sorry, no, it's not the MK808. It's the MD808 Pro. Yeah, MD808 Pro. I'll put the link to that kit in the description below the video. It's a lot more money, but you get all of the manufacturers included, and you do get free software updates for life. So it's up to you really to see which one is best for yourself. So where can you get help and support from? Well, you need to contact Autel directly, and you can do that on their website. They'll probably ask for your serial number, but they will give you the help and support. Languages, as far as I can see, I can only see English as being a language that you can use here. There's nowhere in the settings. I've had a good look around. I really can't find anything to say that you can get other languages, so we're going to have to assume that we can only get the English language at the moment. Is it easy to use? I would say absolutely, without a doubt. It's so easy to navigate through the different screens, find exactly what you're looking for. You know, I'm just going through here and just, you know, DME is the engine system, so you know, within seconds here I'm going to be looking at the engine system to see if there are any faults in this car. Read codes, no fault codes detected, so that's a good sign. Very, very easy to use. Does it have a print facility? I can't see anywhere so far. In fact, let me check actually, because if I go to history, okay, this tells me what I've been doing. No data here. I'm just trying to figure out if there's anywhere on here that you can print. I don't believe there is a print facility, in fact, so I'm gonna have to say no to that. There's no print facility, unfortunately. Would I recommend it to somebody with no experience? Absolutely yes. You can't go wrong with it. You can't damage anything to your vehicle. It's all very intuitive. It's very simple to follow, a well laid out system. What about some of the other menu icons? Well, we've covered the top three here. Repair reports, I haven't clicked on this one yet. No found data. Not really sure what all of this is about. Ultimately, you're going to be looking at the top three here: diagnostics, service, and maybe history. On the bottom you've got three options here. So we've got the mall, so this is where you would go to download another software set, and then you click on your me option, and it just gives you connection details, settings, user manuals. So the user manual for the tool on there as well. How fast is delivery? Delivery is, I think it's about 2 to 3 working days at the moment. So long as you you click the link below this video and order it through that link, you know, as I say, it's going to give you a genuine kit, and you'll get quick delivery on that. It's a cheap scan tool which covers all systems. You know, they're mainly only seen in dedicated handheld devices, but now Autel have changed the game here, and they've allowed you to do all of that within your iPhone or your tablet or any other phone, indeed, as long as it's an Android or an iOS. So I hope you've been taken something from this video. I hope it's maybe helped you decide as to whether this tool is right for you. I personally believe it's a fantastic package, and yeah, it's very, very easy to use. But as I say, if you are interested, then I'll put the link directly below this video, and you can check it out on that listing link there. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode on the Scan Tool Network.